What's up guys, Shane here from Fugatech 3D Printing, and today we're checking out the February 2019 Mondo Box. Welcome back guys. So today we're going to open up the box. I'm going to show you what came in it. I'm going to show you the prints that I got from it. And today I'm going to do the video a little bit different. Hopefully going to get it a little bit shorter. Just kind of increase the view rates and kind of do all the fluff as I'm doing kind of the close-ups and whatnot. Again, trying to make a shorter video here. So I do want to hear at the end how you guys like this new format and if I should go forward with it. Well, I'm going to for the next few. But anyways, I want to hear what you guys say about it. If you're not familiar with Mondo Box, what it is a subscription box for filaments. So what they do is they package 5 usually about 20 to 24 meter filaments in there, and it's different samples. So we've had PLAs, PETG, some wood-filled PLAs, and they're getting into also some flexibles. Those are kind of more the recent boxes that I've seen, and you'll see some of that today as well. I think in this one, maybe the next one. I'm catching up on these as well, so bear with it. Either way, you get 5 different samples every month of what they choose, and they give you a little bit about them, how to print with them, and whatnot. So they are generally a pretty basic filaments, so they're pretty much easy to print on almost any 3D printer that you have, whether it's direct dive or even Bowden setup. You don't need to have an all-metal hot end to print any of these. So if you're looking for something very simple to try out new filaments and new colors, this might be something that you want to check out. So now I'm going to tell you what comes in the box, and then we'll take a closer look at the prints. And they do have a couple advertisements. So here there's just a general advertisement for their box. Tells you that it is a 5 filament samples. They are 20 meters each. I'm sorry, I said 24 earlier. And it is $24.99 per box per month. And I'll add that if this is the very first box that you're receiving, you will get a laser cut spool that you just need a little bit of wood glue or super glue, and they basically just twists and you have it. So it's 1, 2, 3 parts, glue it together. Again, this is exactly made to fit their samples, so it's really nice that they give you that so you don't have to print any and use your filament for that. You're going to get a little card here that says what is in the box and what they're talking about. So again, this one is our February box that they talk about. They give you a sticker, if I could get that out. So a 3D PG sticker, that's theirs right there. And then you have the filament samples. All right, and first up here we have a red PETG from Zeltiq. And as you can see, it printed pretty good, very little wisps on it. The support came off generally okay. There was a little bit that was a little hard to get off at the bottom down here. But overall, it was pretty easy to print. This was printed on my Prusa i3 Mark III with the powder-coated PEI sheet, so you got a little bit of that texture on there you can see at the bottom. But overall, it was a really good print. A little bit about this. This says it's an ultra flexible thermoplastic combining an advantages of ABS and PLA, very low shrinkage, and makes it perfect for large flat surfaces. It's made in the USA. The specs are, it's PETG, 29 millimeters per second is your print speed, extruder 230 to 260. I printed this at 240. The bed temperature 90 to 110. I print my PETG at a 70 bed with a little bit of glue stick sometimes. This one actually did not need any. It stuck really well to that powder coated PEI sheet. It's non abrasive, and they give you a link of where you can check it out. Up next we have Purement Antibacterial PLA, which is very interesting, and it's in this super duper bright yellow, and yeah, it looks really bright in the screen. This is the world's first antibacterial PLA. It has been certified by the SIAA, whatever that is, and registered to the FDA and ROHS, verifying it contains no harmful organics and has consistent antibacterial effects, whatever all that means. So yeah, it's a PLA. Print speed 40 to 80 millimeters per second, so that's pretty standard. Extruder temp 200 to 230. I printed this at 210. The bed temperature is 0 to 50. I use 60C on all of my PLA prints. It's not abrasive, and this was printed on my Anycubic i3 Mega. Printed pretty good. The support was a little rough to get off, and around the edges here was a little bit rough as well. It's a little hard to see just because it's a little overexposed for how bright this filament really is. But overall, I mean, it filled in really well, very consistent. Again, just a little bit rough on the overhangs on the bottom, but it turned out pretty good. All right, here we have the Basic PLA from Inland, and this is in a purple. So I printed Inland PLA before, and I've bought it before. It actually works out really well, so I like it. It's a quality standard PLA filament, house brand filament of Micro Center, compatible with almost all desktop 3D printers. Then the type is PLA. Print speed 30 to 100 millimeters per second. I usually print all of these on my printers about 60 millimeters a second. That's a pretty safe speed for speed, and in order to get good quality, you can go 40 if you want to get really high quality though. Extrude temp 190 to 220. I printed this at 205. The bed temp 0 to 60, again 60C for me on the bed. It is non-abrasive. This was printed on my Ender 3, and it got a very matte bottom finish, as you can see there, just because it sticks onto that flexible bed. It's kind of like a Build Tack off-brand. It did pretty good over the supports, really good there. Overhangs were really good, very consistent all around. It filled in very nice up at the top. I did have 1 or 2 minor inconsistencies right in here. You kind of see those little gaps. So that was a little bit of inconsistency. That could just be the part of the strand that I got, but the rest of it, there's nothing else around it. And again, it looks really, really nice from the top. Here we have the eSun Pro PLA Plus in a very vibrant and deep blue. Really, really nice blue. This is actually honestly one of the best Fugatech coins I printed. I mean, it filled in perfectly. This was printed on my Anycubic i3 Mega, and it just looks beautiful. I mean, almost no wisping whatsoever. Over the supports, it did an immaculate job. I mean, absolutely immaculate job. I still have a little teeny bitty left in there, but I mean, it does look super duper good. This is their PLA Pro. It prints about 20 Celsius higher than regular PLA, which I can say I printed this at 220. Most PLA I printed about 205 or 210, but 220 worked really good for me. This PLA was designed to address typical PLA brittle problems. PLA Pro has superb layer bonding and is less likely to break or crack. Again, the type is PLA, print speed 30 to 90. I printed it at 60 on the Anycubic i3 Mega, 220 on the nozzle for me, 60C on the bed, and is non-abrasive because it's just a standard PLA. But yes, really, really nice print. I like the look of it. All right, and lastly, we have Amolen's UV Sunlight Color Change, and it's white, or it's like off-white, creamy looking, really, before it gets exposed to UV light, which I'll show you guys in a second here. So this is their UV Sunlight Color Change PLA from white to hot pink. Raw materials are from the USA, blah, blah, blah. The type is PLA, so it's, again, non-abrasive. The print speed, 50 to 90. I printed this at 60. Extrude temp, 190 to, it said to 20. I think they meant to 200 or 220. I printed this at 205 or 210, actually. As you can see, there is a bit of string in there. I should have printed it at like 200. Bed temp, 0 to 60. I did print it at the 60. And this was printed on my Prusa i3 Mark III clone. And again, quite a bit of stringing in there. I think I should have printed this a little bit cooler. But hindsight being 2020, yes, print like 200, I think. It came off really easy off the bed, and the support came off surprisingly well. There's a little bit of rough spots here and there. I didn't get fully cleaned off all the way. I think I just need to take some flush cutters and get that. But yeah, it did fill in really, really nice. I do like that a lot. So let me run downstairs. I have a UV curing lamp that I use for my resin prints. I'll throw this there and under it, and you can see what it looks like. All right, so I'm out here in my SLA lab with a little different room just because the printer smells. But I have the UV reactive coin here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it here in my little curing machine. So this is actually a UV, one of those little nail things that women use on their nails. This is what I use to cure my prints. So I'm gonna put it in here and we'll see the awesome reaction of this. Woo! Alright, we're gonna let it go for a second. And let that sit. Alright, that's been like a second. And holy heck, it is like super dark now. Hang on. Oh, right in there. And there. It's like this deep purple here. There we go. You see the back still a little bit white there. But yeah, this turns like really quick. It literally was like just a few seconds in there, 3 seconds. And then it starts to change back pretty quickly actually. You can see it's starting to fade there. But yeah, so that's the UV reactive filament there. Okay, so that is the February 2019 Mondo Box, and pretty good prints. The Amolen, a little bit off, but that eSun Pro PLA, that was an exquisite print, and I really would love to get a hold of more of that to try and do some more robust testing on just how it works more with overhangs, base mode, bunch of different prints. I love testing out different filaments and just seeing what they can do, and if I can push the limits of some of them. I hopefully will one day be able to do more of a structural tests on some prints, but for now I just go for printability and how easy it is and how hard I had to dial in my printers in order to get to where they were. But again, I printed this on 4 different machines, so you can do this on pretty much any 3D printer you have. That is really nice to see. And again, none of them were abrasive. Some come in, but This one was non-abrasive, so it's easy, again, print on any machine that you have at home. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you decide whether or not you want to try out the Mondo Box, or if you already have it and you need help dialing in your settings, hopefully this video helped you along the way. And if it did, please give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Talk in the comments down below either way. Love to hear what you say about the video and what you thought about this new format. I'm hoping it's a little bit shorter. I'll find out whenever I go to edit the video. If you guys want to stay tuned to what's going on here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to give you a notification when I upload new content. If you want to help me out, become a patron, donate me $1 more, you access my Patreon feed in the after show I do after most of my videos. Other ways you can help out, there's some one-time donation links down below. There's my affiliate links with a bunch of coupon codes. Make sure you use those, save yourself a couple bucks. And if you just watched the video, thanks for tuning in, guys. So until next time, happy printing.